WRBI. I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Frobley with Southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. 41 today under mainly sunny skies, southwest winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. 31 tonight, mainly clear. High temperatures reach up to 49 tomorrow. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Low 40s Wednesday with a chance for rain becoming mixed precipitation. Mid-20s, mainly cloudy skies Thursday. A dusting of snow Wednesday night. Right now, 22.
Country 103.9 WRBI and Dial a Deal. An opportunity to buy, sell, or trade items. Remember, only one phone number, please, and no more than 3 items per call. And we do not permit betting, real estate, firearms, and garage sales. When you hear an item you have interest in, write it down, and you can always go to WRBIRadio.com and click on Dial a Deal.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal.
Dial it up, don't let it wait. Deals so good they can't escape. Pick up the phone, make it great. Dial a deal, dial it now. Big savings will show you how. Dial a deal, make it real. Your best bargains on the wheel. Dial a deal, make it real. Your best bargains on the wheel.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. We'd love to hear from you today. In the mailbag, we have someone selling radiant and forced air propane heaters for $70 a piece. 212-9300 if that interests you. 212-9300 for radiant and forced air propane heaters. $70 a piece. Brent Lee, Annie Nunley at your service. 812-934-5112.
Whoa.
What do we have happen over the weekend? We had the big IU getting into the national championship. That was big.
That was so exciting.
Friday night. And the Ripley County tournament. That was concluded on WRBI Friday and Saturday night.
Uh-huh.
Pacers on a big 2-game winning streak. They're back at it tonight.
Thank God.
Right after Coaches Kierner will join the pregame program for that. And Rick Harlow got his 1,000th win, I guess, as well, since we talked to you last, right?
Yeah. That was fun.
So lots of big stuff happening. And today, maybe the biggest event of all.
Yeah.
You'll be happy to know that Lex Luthor himself, Jeff Bezos, is celebrating a birthday.
Whoa.
Today is Jeff Bezos' birthday. The guy that owns Amazon, or like most of the stock, or the biggest shareholder. He hosted a party at his favorite store at the mall, Build-A-Hair.
Oh.
Yeah, not everything he's done has been successful, though. While he has been able to convince the world to buy everything through his website, he was not able to convince anybody that Katy Perry is an astronaut. No one ever bought that. So, Happy birthday, Mr. Bezos. Please keep raising the price of Prime.
Yeah, do that. And giving us less for it.
Right. And lying about the type of service you provide. He just feels free to do that because we have no sort of regulation on big business in this country. So, it's just, they can say, it'll next day delivery, and then it comes 4 days later. Nobody's going to do anything about it,
Yeah.
So they don't have to fulfill their promises. 812-934-5112, and haven't for a long time, by the way, had any kind of regulation, any meaningful type of FTC enforcement. We've got actual functional monopolies and have had for decades. So.
And they're getting worse.
Yep. 812-934-5112. Aren't we rays of sunshine this morning?
I'm looking at you, Warner Brothers.
A video went viral of a man's horse pooping inside a Target. We told you about this last week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was thinking about this over the weekend. These are some shower thoughts.
Okay.
Thought about this in the shower.
Yeah.
He should have just done it at TJ Maxx and nobody would have noticed.
Oh.
Because that's the wild, wild west there,
Yeah.
A Pennsylvania man caught with hundreds of sets of exhumed human remains in his possession. He's been ordered to return them to Congress. Apple will cut back on production of its VR headset. The best maker of reality-changing goggles remains beer.
Cheaper, too.
Right.
You get a lot of beer for a price of them goggles.
Go down to Harmeyer's and get your 30-pack of Natty Light. It's going to cost you pennies on the dollar from what those Apple VR goggles were, I promise you. Many of us have the New Year's resolution to get into better shape.
Yeah.
Many join a gym. And if you're new to one, let's introduce you to one of the people you see there.
He's locked in, dialed up, pushing limits. And by the end of his set, he's left behind a glistening puddle of what science will someday classify as a biohazard. Meet the bench wetter. He doesn't notice, doesn't care. He just grabs his Red Bull, adjusts his headphones, and walks away, leaving you to clean up a puddle that legally requires gloves. This is a gym, not a crime scene cleanup. Remember, January resolutions are fragile, and they do not survive sitting in someone else's sweat. Wipe it down, because progress shouldn't be moist.
The bench wetter. Yeah. Well, yeah, I wish you a great week this week. May you not follow the bench wetter at your favorite gym.
That's so disturbing.
812-934-5112. At least people wear shirts at the gym now. I remember I was, as a kid, going to the Y and used to see all the gold guys in there shirtless, pumping iron. Like, what? Come on. I don't want to see that. Please. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. There are 2,900 billionaires in the world.
Great.
They hail from all over the world, but they all have one thing in common. I will never be one of them.
Yeah.
The U.S. gained 50,000 jobs last month.
Oh.
But if you subtract the ICE recruitment, it's only like 2 jobs. And the U.S. is providing $45 million to support a ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia. No word yet on how much our government is willing to spend to support a ceasefire between ICE agents and protesters.
None.
812-934-5112 if we can help you out. That was dark, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the viral sushi push pop?
No, but I think it sounds interesting, Brent.
The Jordan, the account on TikTok, Jordan the Stallion 8, is trying them out for the first time here.
Sushi push pops.
I found it. I got the sushi. All right, we pull this container out and we literally pour a little bit of soy sauce. Okay, then we stick the bottom here and we push up. This is the California roll.
You're shaking your head, Annie. Are you down for this?
I'm in. It's portable.
It's not actually frozen, though.
No.
Okay.
It's just a tube that has your sushi roll in it, so you can eat it with hands free.
Yeah. Well, you said push pop, and I was afraid it was going to be frozen, which doesn't sound great. Licking a frozen bunch of sushi, but I guess it's not.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm in. I want to try it.
More Dial a Deal straight ahead.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by STP Nose Treatment. Yes, STP will relieve your runny or stuffy nose for up to 12 hours in the city and 15 hours on the highway. These, of course, are estimates, and your sinuses may vary.
Ever had a problem with your printer or copier and you just can't seem to get the help you need from your provider? Peter Paul Office Equipment is here to help. When you call Peter Paul, you'll get reliable service on Lexmark, HP, and more. They can also keep you supplied with paper, toner, and just about everything your office needs. So call Peter Paul today and make your printing problems a thing of the past. Peter Paul Office Equipment in Batesville. Call 934-3410. 934-3410.
I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Frobley with Southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. Lots of sunshine today with daytime highs approaching 41. Southwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows level off around 31 tonight, mainly clear skies. A dusting of snow Wednesday night. Currently, it's 22 degrees.
Yes, back on Dial a Deal, 812-934-5112. If you would like to get on the program, and we would love to hear from you too. We're hoping to get a call today. That's what we're hoping for.
At least we got a mailbag item.
812-934-5112. If you don't utilize this wonderful public resource, well, then shame on you. A pox on your house. No,
Pox?
Well, I take back my pox. That was a little hasty there, wasn't it? A 44-year-old guy in Michigan facing charges for firing a gun outside a middle school last week, as one does.
Every day.
After they wouldn't let him pick up his kid.
Oh.
Video of his arraignment is going viral because he refused to state his name and plugged, as an adult would do, plugged his ears with his fingers and, of course, cussed out the judge. Here is Shantez Marshawn Gregory's interaction with his honorable judge.
Sir, would you state your name for me, please?
No, goodbye. When you talk to me, quit playing with me. Goodbye.
Mr. Gregory, would you state your name for the record, please?
Did you hear that?
I heard you, sir, but you state your name for the record, sir.
Don't play with me. Goodbye.
Mr. Gregory?
You open that door. I'm ready to stand there, sir.
Sir, this is Judge Martin. I'm trying to get you arraigned on this matter. Would you state your name for me, sir?
That's a pretty patient judge, actually.
She got more patience than I do, that's for sure.
That guy needs to cool his heels in the clink for a couple of days and think about how he was just behaving in court. Because, I mean, he's clearly in the wrong here.
And
he's going to be shooting things up at a school.
I don't think any school official has ever made a better decision than to not let that man have his child.
Well, exactly. He should maybe never have him. He sounds crazy.
Something's wrong.
What's something that you would like to stop caring about so much in 2026?
Oh.
People are listing what they don't care about anymore on Reddit. Popular answers include trendy clothes, sports, the holidays, and things you can't control.
I don't care.
Miley Cyrus there. Things you don't care about. So think about that. You got to let go of some stuff. You can't, you just can't carry everything around with you.
I agree with the trendy clothes.
WRBI, you're on. Well, I think I just inadvertently disconnected that caller. So,
call back. Hey, look.
WRBI, you're on Dial a Deal.
Good morning. I got a couple items I'd like to put on there this morning.
Please do.
The first one is a 2001 Mercedes E-Class 320 4MATIC sedan 4-door. It's got 4 new tires on it and runs out and drives out good. 137,000 miles on it. If anybody's interested, they can call me at 513-503-3482.
All right. What's your other item?
Steel weed eater. I think it's a 038 15-inch cut 2-cycle weed eater. And they can call me at the same number on that, too.
All right. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
He's got an 01 Mercedes E-Class 4MATIC, 137,000 miles. Also a steel weed eater. And for either of those things, you can call him at 513-503-3482. 513-503-3482. It's Brantley, Annie Nunley with you on Dial a Deal for the duration. At the conclusion of the proceedings today, it will be the Daily Pod brought to you by Batesville To Go. Tom Snape speaks with Sunman Dearborn School Superintendent Dr. Andrew Jackson. That is in just about a dozen minutes here on WRBI. And if you're wondering what they're doing to you in Indianapolis now that the legislative session's underway, he will be speaking with State Senator Gene Leising tomorrow, the dean of the Indiana delegation at the State House, or of the Southeastern Indiana delegation at the State House.
Nice.
And probably one of the higher-ups and more respected members in the entire state.
Yes, she's been there for a minute, and she keeps them on their toes, let me tell you.
There you go. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. The annual Worst in Show Awards given out at CES 2026. The awards track gadgets that are invasive, wasteful, or fragile.
Oh.
Or maybe more than one of those three.
Yeah.
Some of the products that they're talking about in that category were an eye-tracking AI soulmate companion for battling loneliness. So it tracks your eyes to know if that sounds creepy.
There are very few people who cannot physically go out and meet a human. Just go to a bar.
There was also a musical lollipop and new AI features for doorbell cameras.
Oh.
Here is Cassie Lawrence of Lollipop Star talking about the musical lollipop they invented.
So Lollipop Star is a lollipop where as you eat it, you start hearing the music and you enjoy music while you're enjoying the lollipop. It uses bone conduction technology. So from the back of your mouth, you'll start to feel the different vibrations that go up into your ear.
It sounds abysmally stupid.
And then you just throw it away when your sucker's gone. Sounds like a great use of resources.
A man in Nevada in trouble for allegedly stealing a bulldozer and smashing it into a police cruiser, as one does.
Every day.
And then trying to run them over.
Oh.
Here is some of the 911 call of the incident, along with officers' body cam recordings.
So I have a guy trying to steal a bulldozer. Hey, stop! And he just destroyed a police car.
Wow. The man was hospitalized with 2 gunshot wounds, but he is very lucky, I would say, because he's in good condition. Thankfully, no officers hurt during the altercation. Just went nuts.
That's only acceptable at Monster Smash or whatever it's called.
the big trucks.
Yeah.
Driving. Yeah, that's not. He was doing that in real life, I guess. Do you want to hear who won the Golden Globes?
Yeah, sure.
I thought that'd be something we could do today. Here's the recap of the Golden Globes in 30 seconds.
Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy.
Rose Byrne. Best male actor in a motion picture, comedy, or musical.
Timothy Chalamet.
Best performance by a female actor in a motion picture drama.
Jesse Buckley.
Best performance by a male actor in a motion picture drama.
Wagner Moura.
Best picture drama, Hamnet.
Best motion picture, musical, or comedy. One battle after another.
Best director, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Now, I want to see that one battle after another. It seems like something I'd get into.
Okay.
You down?
Which one is that?
That's the one with like all the famous actors. Leo and Sean Penn and everybody's in.
If you say we should watch it, I'll watch it.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal if you would like to be on the program today. Nikki Glazer, the host of the Golden Globes last night, here's how she kicked off with some current events.
Good evening and welcome to the 83rd Golden Globes. Yes, the Golden Globes, without a doubt the most important thing that's happening in the world right now. I cannot believe the amount of star power we have in this room tonight. It's insane. There's so many A-listers. And by A-listers, I do mean people who are on A-lists that has been heavily redacted. But... And the Golden Globe for Best Editing goes to the Justice Department. And the award for Most Editing goes to CBS News. Yes. CBS News, America's newest place to see BS News.
Wow. She gave George Clooney a hard time. He's always good at taking that stuff, though.
George Clooney. Of course, George Clooney is nominated for the movie Jay Kelly tonight.
That was good.
Where
I saw
he
that.
plays George Clooney. You were so good. I've always wanted to ask you this question, and I know this is unprofessional, but I might not get a chance to do it again, so here goes. My Nespresso has been coming out kind of watery, and I'm wondering, is it like a pod issue, or you think it might be the filter? Could you troubleshoot it for me later? Thank you so much. Grazie, signore.
He does the commercials for Nespresso, so, you know, like he's her answer man now for the product. It's pretty good.
That was good.
Here she is riffing on her friend Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Kevin Hart is here. The Rock's plus one half. Love you, Kevin. Kevin is obviously nominated for his hilarious stand-up special tonight. I love you so much, Kevin. You're so funny. And you and The Rock together are like my favorite comedy duo. You're like a Steve Martin and Martin Short, but for like people under 50 IQ. You know what I mean? Like
IQ.
We need movies too. Jumanji Next Level. Was it? I'm just saying.
And she, of course, gave the reason why everyone keeps doing the same joke about Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio is here for one man bun after another. What a career you've had. I mean, countless iconic performances. You've worked with every great director. You've won 3 Golden Globes, an Oscar. And the most impressive thing is that you were able to accomplish all of that before your girlfriend turned 30. I mean, it's just insane. I'm sorry I made that joke. It's cheap. You know what? I tried not to, but like, we don't know anything else about you, man. Like, there's nothing else. Like, open up. I searched. The most in-depth interview you've ever given was in Teen Beat magazine in 1991. Is your favorite food still pasta, and more pasta? Look it up. That's real.
And 812-934-5112, by the way, is the number for Dial a Deal. You know, we're here for you. We'll take your call at any point, and we thank the gentleman who called so much for participating in the program today. What else going on? Zach De La Roca from Rage Against the Machine, 56 today.
Oh.
These days, the only thing he... Sorry, what?
I said okay.
Oh, okay. These days, the only thing he rages against is his iPhone when a new update changes all his icons around.
Amen. I'm with him.
Jack Black says he regrets turning down The Incredibles. Also a 5th helping of Bundt cake. Well, it's delicious.
Sports shorts.
The Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears pulled off dramatic fourth quarter comebacks during the first weekend of the NFL playoffs. What are the playoffs, asked Dallas Cowboy fans.
Sports shorts.
And soccer has overtaken baseball as America's third most popular sport. We told you this last week. I was thinking about this over the weekend. A game where they stand around for 3 hours and nothing happens has been supplanted by a game where they run around for 90 minutes and nothing happens.
Sports shorts.
And a study determined the benefits of exercise begin to fade after 10 days. Most people understand that to mean that they should maintain their daily workout schedule. I'm interpreting it as confirming that I only need to exercise every 9 days.
I like that plan.
That's kind of what I take away from that, really, if you think about it.
We call ourselves Hoosiers.
Back home again.
This Dayton Hoosier history, Carl Fisher, born in Greensburg, Indiana, on January the 12th, 1874. I just wrote a column about Mr. Fisher the other day. You can find that under Brent's blog at WRBIRadio.com. They're working on a big memorial to him up in Speedway, Indiana, by the way, because he became an entrepreneur who built the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, inspired the Lincoln National Highway, and developed Florida as a tourist destination. He was really one of the first people to start pushing Florida as way before Florida Man ever thought about, doing meth there.
Yeah.
He was all over Florida.
Without him, no Miami Beach.
That's right.
No Hoosiers going to Miami.
Yep. No Daytona Beach for spring break, Yeah, all that stuff. So, yeah, you can see a memorial to him, by the way, on the courthouse lawn in Greensburg. So,
yeah.
Carl Fisher, happy birthday. What else is going on? Oh, I do have a little more from the Golden Globes if you care to hear any more.
Why not? That was funny so far.
Nikki Glazer having some fun at the expense of Sean Penn.
Sean Penn is also here. Hi, Sean. I love you, Sean. You're such an original. Everyone in this town is obsessed with looking younger. Meanwhile, Sean Penn is like, what if I slowly morph into a sexy leather handbag? And I feel like that's... It's hot.
Wow.
It's good.
Wow.
Not only such an amazing actor, but you're such a devoted humanitarian. I mean, I feel like a lot of actors talk the talk, but Sean Penn will actually go to the places in the world that need help the most, and he will do cocaine there. And I feel like we don't celebrate that enough.
Wow.
And Sean, I did get permission to tell that joke from your two best friends, Charlie Sheen and El Chapo. So they say hi. Blame it on that.
There you go. And she wrapped up her monologue with some zingers about one of the youngest nominated actors and two of the oldest.
Timothy Chalamet is here for Marty Supreme. This is interesting. Not a lot of people know this, but Timothy Chalamet is the first actor in history to have to put on muscle for a movie about ping pong. This is true. He gained over 60 ounces. It's insane. And lastly, Steve Martin and Martin Short keep proving to us that in this industry, you are never, ever too old to still need money.
That's pretty good. We close Dial a Deal today on a serious note. Co-founder of the Grateful Dead, Bob Weir, died on Saturday. He was 78 years old. A family post on X said he succumbed to underlying lung issues. Here is Bob telling Dan Rather how a by-chance meeting with Jerry Garcia turned into a life-changing event at a very young age.
It started for me on a New Year's Eve between 1963 and 64. I was wandering the back streets of Palo Alto. We heard banjo music coming out from behind the music store that we used to frequent. I had just turned 16, and Jerry came in, Jerry Garcia, and he asked us if we played the instruments, and we, sure. That evening, so much fun that we decided we couldn't just walk away from it. Might as well just make a little band out of it. And we did. At the age of 16, I was making pretty good money for a 16-year-old.
103.9 WRBI, keeping you informed.
KBC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Stock markets opening lower after